What up, y'all? Bankroll Tim, Better Up Customs. It's Saturday, October 3rd. Just got to the shop. Had to go buy these two tripod style safety hoist stands. Blah blah blah. Had to get a piece of 5/8 rod and some nuts. Do some mock-up to change this 4-link into a 3-link on the Chevy. The kit that it came with is right here, but it's wanting to use the upper arm, unlike that location. Well, we can't go there because of the gas tank. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come off of this with 2 joints and run this back into a 3-link on the top of the housing. And the rear end can't go side to side, so we don't need a panhand bar. So yeah, that's the bracketry. That's the truck. Got that ready. I'm about to put these stands together. Yeah. For $80-something a piece. They should came put together, or they should have somebody assemble that shit. But yeah. Turn this damn light out. Yeah, so that's what's going on. I'm working on this, trying to get this truck done. It's really not a lot of work. Kind of a lot of work, but not really. More work putting the jacks together to hold the back of the truck up. We're gonna put those stands together to put up to hold the back of the truck by the frame back here. So the back of the truck ain't swinging, because obviously I gotta move the lift legs to get these brackets off. This one I gotta take the rivets and hit them with the air chisel, get those off the other side. I don't know if you guys can hear, but my voice is damn near gone. I'm not feeling too good. Anyways, that's how I had bolted on, and that's a horrible ass setup, man, taking that shit off. So we're gonna take the C-notch. I'm actually gonna put on a piece of metal on top of here, cut this out, whatever, and then we'll be able to move the C-notch up. So we'll notch into that, cut this, move this up. No, not a problem. So that way we make the car sit lower. Am I gonna do that now, today? Probably not. Later, a couple of weeks, maybe, but whatever. But yeah. Bet it up. I gotta get this dunk off of here. It's gotta go on this lift. Get the Chevy done. Move the dunk from this lift to that lift. Get it off the frame. Finish up Sebastian's. Couple box Chevys coming out. I'm gonna be tucking these 28s. Full tubs. Real shit, real work. Takes time. Yes, I understand it. We were on it 8 hours a day, this and that. Okay, but yeah, that don't work. But I'm getting there. Gonna get caught up. We're gonna figure all this out and start knocking them out. But yes, so there's that. 4-link, change it to a 3-link, make it work. I was under the understanding with this 4-link that it actually did come off the top of the tubes of the housing here and go up to this brace. But obviously they don't give enough information on them cheap ass eBay, Amazon, whatever the hell it was, kit. The tubes are pretty heavy for being small, but that's fine. It'll be fine. And yeah. Still haven't notched this out, still haven't notched that out, still haven't changed the springs around over there. Gotta change those around. I did get more of the tub cut out on the other side yesterday, and this side's still kind of rough cut. This is gonna be back some more over here. The top is about there. That needs a little bit trimming back a little more, so that way we can start forming a tub, getting the tub up in there. Massive control arms, I was saying before, they are a good deal. Double adjustable, pretty strong, lightweight. The uppers right there, I'm not exactly sure what brand these are. They're double adjustable, so that's fine. We gotta reset all that. Still gotta put the cross brace in. Well, we're getting there, slowly but surely, we're getting there. And knock out some of these other jobs that are quick jobs. I got the 73 Dunk, the green and yellow one from Iowa next door. That one is just, I gotta do some frame tying because the car flexes too much because it's convertible. Change the spring, change the control arm, shit like that. It's already got coilovers on it. I just gotta change the spring in the front from a 650 to a 550. All Dunks out there when you're doing the Viking coilovers. 550 front spring is a perfect spring to go with for the weight. You gotta turn them out to about 2.5, 2 3/4, maybe even 3 inches on the adjustment side. If you're rolling 28s, 26s, drop it down a little bit than that. You don't have to go that high. And what I mean by that, here I gotta set right here. The height in which you adjust the spring height on here. So the way I measure it is I put the lock collar all the way down to where it stops, and then I measure the gap in between. When you measure the gap in between the lock collar and the bottom adjustment collar, whatever number you come up in between there, do the same thing to the other side. Then check the car. If the car's off a little bit, you can put a little more spring pressure on one side to try to accommodate it. But remember, when you put the sway bar back on, the sway bar will level out about a 1/2 inch of difference in both sides. So Viking. As you can see here, these were installed in a 64 Impala. And someone from Viking, obviously, as you can see at the top of the spring, that's kind of big. And then this one is, you know, obviously smaller. And this is a round coil, and the top of that one's flat. What I'm trying to get to is the number on these. The number says 10 DP 450. Okay, now this one says 10 DP 450. Well, the springs are different, and the sizes are different at the top. So somebody from Viking stamped the wrong spring. So anytime you buy stuff, always check it. These have the rubber collars on the bottom. I don't like that. I put the solids in there. But a lot of times the C-clips, they'll be missing a C-clip or, you know, missing something sometimes. Not all the time. Viking's back brackets right now have been giving me some problems that the gold bracket for the shock side ain't lining up with the rear end bracket. So that's been sucking. So I went and ordered me a different style, which, yeah, don't need to worry about where they came from. Maybe I'll let you know later. But yeah, obviously, as you can see, the gold bolts are in there, and the holes line up perfectly. Give it a little bit of place, you can slide it together easier. But the problem I've been having with Vikings is that the gold bracket, which is normally a shock bracket where my thumb is, and the other bracket, the holes haven't been lining up. Like they're off a little bit. So then you gotta force the bolt in there. And with a fine thread bolt, when you're trying to force it in there, you end up messing the threads up. And then you go in and out a couple times, the bolts jump. So of course, thread is a better to go in there than the fine thread. Which actually these are fine thread, my bad. I'm talking out my ass, my bad. So yeah, Viking, up your game. My boy, Alex True Chassis, the man. They got the kill shit over there. Fabrication. Yeah, alright, well, don't let me bore you guys. And I'm out. That'll custom Bankroll Tim. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share.